Thanksgiving, a cherished holiday celebrated annually, holds a special place in the hearts of millions. It is a time for reflection, gratitude, and joyous gatherings with loved ones. From the bountiful feasts to the heartfelt expressions of thanks, Thanksgiving offers a moment to pause and appreciate the blessings in our lives. It is a time to acknowledge the abundance that surrounds us and to express our appreciation for the people who enrich our existence. Thanksgiving is more than just a day marked on the calendar. It is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for gratitude and togetherness. It is a time to set aside our differences and come together as families, friends, and communities. The aroma of roasted turkey, the laughter of loved ones, and the shared stories of the year create memories that last a lifetime. Whether observed with traditional customs or personalized touches, Thanksgiving is a reminder to cherish the simple joys of life. It is a time to be thankful for the roof over our heads, the food on our tables, and the love that surrounds us. It is a time to count our blessings, both big and small, and to approach the future with hearts full of gratitude. The spirit of Thanksgiving transcends cultural boundaries and religious differences. It is a universal sentiment that resonates with people from all walks of life. It is a time to acknowledge the interconnectedness of humanity and to celebrate the shared values of gratitude, generosity, and compassion. The origins of Thanksgiving can be traced back centuries, long before the arrival of European settlers in North America. Indigenous peoples across the continent had long held harvest festivals, expressing their gratitude for the bounty of the land. These celebrations were deeply rooted in their spiritual beliefs and were an integral part of their cultural heritage. For millennia, Native Americans have honored the cycles of nature, recognizing their dependence on the earth's generosity. When the crops were harvested and the hunt had been successful, they would gather to offer thanks to the spirits they believed watched over them. These festivals were joyous occasions filled with feasting, dancing, and storytelling. The arrival of European settlers in the 16th century brought with it new traditions and beliefs. While the settlers also held Thanksgiving observances, their celebrations were influenced by their Christian faith and European customs. These early Thanksgivings were often solemn affairs, marked by prayer and fasting, and were held to commemorate specific events, such as a successful harvest or a military victory. Despite their different cultural backgrounds and religious practices, both indigenous peoples and European settlers shared a common thread, a deep sense of gratitude for the blessings in their lives. This shared value would eventually pave the way for the Thanksgiving holiday we know today, a unique blend of ancient roots and new traditions. The story of Thanksgiving is often intertwined with the tale of the Pilgrims, a group of English settlers who journeyed across the Atlantic Ocean in search of religious freedom. Their arrival in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620 marked the beginning of a new chapter in American history, and their first Thanksgiving feast has become an iconic symbol of the holiday. The Pilgrims' voyage to the New World was fraught with peril and hardship. They endured a treacherous journey across the Atlantic, followed by a harsh winter in an unfamiliar land. Many succumbed to disease and starvation, and their survival was far from certain. In the face of these challenges, they found strength in their faith and in the support of the Wampanoag people, the indigenous inhabitants of the region. The Wampanoag, led by Chief Massasoit, taught the Pilgrims how to cultivate the land, fish in the rivers, and survive in their new environment. In the fall of 1621, after the Pilgrims' first successful harvest, they invited the Wampanoag to join them in a 3-day feast to express their gratitude. This event, now known as the First Thanksgiving, has become a cornerstone of American folklore, symbolizing cooperation and friendship between different cultures. However, it is essential to remember that the first Thanksgiving was not the harmonious gathering often depicted in popular culture. It was a complex event shaped by the power dynamics between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag. The Wampanoag were not simply guests at the feast. They were skilled hunters and cultivators who had inhabited the land for centuries. Their presence at the first Thanksgiving was not merely symbolic, it was a testament to their knowledge and resilience. For over 2 centuries after the Pilgrims' arrival, Thanksgiving observances remained a sporadic tradition in the American colonies. Days of Thanksgiving were proclaimed by presidents and governors to commemorate significant events, such as military victories or the end of droughts. However, it was not until the mid-19th century that the idea of a national Thanksgiving holiday gained widespread support. The driving force behind the movement to establish a National Thanksgiving Day was Sarah Josepha Hale, a prominent writer and editor. Hale believed that a national holiday dedicated to gratitude and unity could help heal the divisions within the nation, particularly in the years leading up to the Civil War. She tirelessly campaigned for the cause, writing countless letters to politicians and publishing editorials in her popular magazine, Godey's Lady's Book. Hale's efforts finally came to fruition in 1863 when President Abraham Lincoln, amidst the turmoil of the Civil War, issued a proclamation designating the last Thursday in November as a National Thanksgiving Day. Lincoln's proclamation called upon Americans to fervently implore the interposition of the Almighty Hand to heal the wounds of the nation and to restore it as soon as may be consistent with the divine purposes to the full enjoyment of peace, harmony, tranquility, and union. The establishment of a National Thanksgiving Day was a defining moment in American history. It provided a much-needed opportunity for unity and reflection during a time of great national crisis. It also marked the beginning of Thanksgiving's transformation from a sporadic observance to a cherished national holiday. Thanksgiving's journey north. While Thanksgiving is often associated with the United States, its celebration extends beyond the country's borders. In Canada, Thanksgiving is celebrated annually on the second Monday of October, predating the American holiday by several decades. The origins of Canadian Thanksgiving can be traced back to the 16th century, with European explorers holding ceremonies to give thanks for their safe voyages and successful expeditions. One notable event that contributed to the establishment of Thanksgiving in Canada was the arrival of Martin Frobisher, an English explorer, in Newfoundland in 1578. Frobisher and his crew held a formal ceremony to give thanks for their safe passage across the Atlantic, marking one of the earliest Thanksgiving celebrations in North America. Over the centuries, Thanksgiving traditions in Canada evolved, incorporating elements of both Indigenous and European customs. In 1879, Thanksgiving was officially declared a national holiday, a testament to its enduring significance in Canadian culture. Today, Canadian Thanksgiving is a time for families and friends to gather, share meals, and express their gratitude for the blessings in their lives. While the date and some of the traditions may differ from American Thanksgiving, the underlying sentiment remains the same: a celebration of gratitude, harvest, and togetherness. Over the centuries, Thanksgiving has woven together a rich tapestry of traditions. From the Pilgrims' first harvest feast to the diverse celebrations we see today, each thread tells a story of gratitude, community, and resilience. It's a time when families and friends gather, sharing meals and memories, creating new traditions while honoring the old. At its core, Thanksgiving is about more than just food and festivities. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the blessings in our lives, whether it's a bountiful harvest, the warmth of loved ones, or the simple joys of everyday life. Thanksgiving reminds us to appreciate what we have and to share our gratitude with others. While the holiday is often associated with grand feasts and lively gatherings, there's a deeper meaning that transcends the festive facade. It's a time to reach out to those in need, to extend a helping hand, and to foster a spirit of generosity. Thanksgiving encourages us to look beyond ourselves and to contribute to the well-being of our communities. In today's fast-paced world, Thanksgiving has evolved yet remains a cherished tradition. Modern celebrations might include virtual gatherings, diverse culinary creations, and new ways of expressing gratitude. Yet the essence of the holiday endures, reminding us to slow down, connect with one another, and give thanks for the myriad blessings in our lives.